evening, everybody. Welcome to the UKW Arena here in Batley. I am the voice of UKW, Brett Adley. I feel like I'm sat in the wrong seat tonight. Sid Phoenix isn't here this week. He's on holiday. What is that? If that's what I think it is, oh God. This is probably going to turn into the worst night of my life. Oh, you're joking. You're having an actual laugh.
I'm here to save you again, Brett.
Oh, good Lord.
Don't worry, I'm here to save you, Brett.
It was true then.
It's exactly true.
Is this the best that they could do?
Exactly true.
Oh,
what do you mean the best they could do?
You're
This is
joking.
the pinnacle, the absolute pinnacle of
You
common
are
threat.
joking. It's Chris Castle at the desk with me tonight. Whatever did I do here?
The
Look,
hardest working man, the Genesis champion.
Look,
Get it right, Mr. Friday Night.
Look, have you seen what's in front of your face?
Who are these guys again?
Look, it's action time. Cliff Harrison and the Yorkshireman already in the ring. It's action all the way on Friday Night Showdown. So
That's right, it's action. So let's be professional and calling, Brett. Let's be professional.
God.
None of this name calling and bickering. Let's
Name
call it
calling?
action.
Oh
It's
dear.
a tough lock up there. Strong lock up.
God. I hear you were here on Wednesday as well.
We're here to talk about the action,
Yeah.
Brett. Let's be professional.
All right. Yeah.
Wrist
fair
lock.
enough. It's Cliff Harrison of the Breaking Bones Studios in there. Oh, was taken over by the Yorkshireman.
It's a lovely head thought takeover.
Oh, Cliff Harrison rolls through. Ooh, nearly pinned the Yorkshireman there. He's got to be careful. It only takes, as you know, 3 seconds to win or lose a match. It can happen in the blink of an eye. And we are live on Friday Night Showdown. Say hello to the people at home.
Hello, live people on Showdown, I guess.
Actual people watching at home, live and in person.
Big shoulder there by Cliff Harrison.
Cliff Harrison and Sebastian Mercer at the Breaking Bones Studios on their way to WrestleBration next week. Big elbow by Cliff there. You're on your way to WrestleBration as well. Big backside by the Yorkshireman. Got 2.
I am, Brett, but let's stay on point. There's a match happening right here.
There
Let's
is?
be professional, Brett.
I am being
Come on.
professional. Stop trying to antagonise me. You've been
I'm
sat
not
here
trying to
2 minutes.
antagonise you. I'm
Cliff
just
Harrison
telling you.
goes over the Yorkshireman. Oh, collides. I would argue the Yorkshireman is the stronger of the two here. Oh, you've been in there with the Yorkshireman before, Chris?
Yep, and Cliff
I
Harrison
thought
many
you had.
times.
You know what it's like. Oh, big drop kick by the Yorkshireman. Harrison is down, crumpled in a heap in the corner. Oh no, the Yorkshireman's got his legs. Oh, this isn't going to be good, Chris, I'll tell you.
What goes up must come down.
He
right now.
powerbombed him out the corner via his legs, if you like.
And that's going to put some pain on the back right there.
As he's looking at the German suplex, the Yorkshire suplex, sorry, and Harrison counters it. Oh! Harrison drops the Yorkshireman, goes over for a cover, doesn't hook the leg, and the Yorkshireman gets his shoulder out. So at 8 nights before WrestleBration, I was saying Cliff Harrison and Sebastian Mercer on their way there, they get a shot at the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships, Mr. Castle.
That's right. The tag team championships for Breaking
Bones Studios.
I can't even say it.
That's why I'm the professional here. Breaking Bones Studios. There you go. The brainchild of Sebastian Mercer and Cliff Harrison. We'll see Sebastian Mercer in action later on tonight. He takes on Ian Creed on Showdown. Oh, Harrison broke on 4.
And some people would say that that's cheating there by Cliff
No,
Harrison.
I don't think it is. He knew how long he had.
Finally, Brett, you're changing your mind, coming around here.
No, I just know that Harrison is very well aware of the rules.
Exactly. Sometimes you've just got to know the rules and play to them rules. You might need to stretch them a little bit here and there.
You're an expert at that, but let's not go there. Let's not, no.
It's just clever wrestling.
Clever it is.
But
Harrison
back.
with the knee. Right in the guts, and Harrison is disparaging the Yorkshireman here. He's not. Oh, there's a more aggressive side come out of Cliff Harrison in the last few weeks since turning on Jacob Reed. Now mocking the Yorkshireman and the great county of Yorkshire.
I mean, it's not a good idea to mock Yorkshire when you're in the heart of Yorkshire. You're in Batley.
In the heart of West Yorkshire, that's where we are.
West Yorkshire. Is that how we say it, Brett? The heart of West Yorkshire.
The heart of West Yorkshire, big clothesline by Harrison. Might have got the Yorkshireman, he hooks both legs. Oh! And the Yorkshireman has to power out.
Nearly knocked him out of his Yorkshire boots with that one.
Literally did. You know how much energy it takes to kick out of a cover.
Yeah, for sure. Like it all exerts energy. Every little thing is eating up energy from the moment you step into that ring.
The moment the bell rings to the moment the bell rings, it is on. like Donkey Kong, as they say. Now Cliff Harrison waiting for the Yorkshireman to regain some composure, and the Yorkshireman catches him with the elbow. Harrison tries it again. This time he just meets the turnbuckle.
Roll up.
He's got him. 2. Oh, that was close.
So close.
Oh, Harrison with a big kick. And now Harrison, aggressive is Cliff Harrison. Oh, inside cradle by the Yorkshireman. He's got him. 2.5. For the Yorkshireman, nearly gets a victory on Showdown, but not quite. Cliff Harrison with a flatliner. Down. Oh, he's rolled through. What a beautiful transition.
This looks like a
submission. Yeah, wow. He's got the Yorkshireman all trapped up here.
You know what? I couldn't even tell you what this submission manoeuvre's called.
No.
All I can tell you is it looks like that foot is choking the Yorkshireman's throat. Like, it just looks like he's about to pass out.
Man, the Yorkshireman's quite a long way from the ropes as well. You know, Chris, how far it is on them ropes. It's a big ring.
It's like many a person might look at them ropes right now and think, well, he's just one quick movement away.
It's not.
But it's not. It's a long stretch.
It's a 20 by 20 ring for those who don't know. It's rather large, and the Yorkshireman did stretch his foot out and make the break.
Clever. Instead of going with the arm, he's gone with the leg, got a little bit more stretch there.
He's been wounded. He's been damaged here.
Like we said earlier, everything takes away your energy. Even reaching for the ropes whilst you're in that hole, it's taken away, and he's winding down right now as the Yorkshireman.
Indeed, and Harrison still talking smack to the Yorkshireman here. What's Cliff Harrison going to do here?
Got him hooked in. No.
Nope.
Elbows back out again. They are big elbows on the Yorkshireman, let me tell you.
He's a big guy. He's deceptively big and strong. And now, has he got the Yorkshire suplex? He has. He's holding on, he is.
Going for the second one.
Looking for a double.
And then this is what he calls the Yorkshire Three Peaks.
The Three Peaks, it's quite right. You really do know the Yorkshireman.
I know the Yorkshireman really well. This is why I beat the Yorkshireman for my title, you know, because I've been scouted. I've got everyone around here scouted.
Oh, hang on a minute. Cliff Harrison hasn't, though. He rolls him through.
Roll up.
Gets him up. Oh, no. Oh, Yorkshire's going to do it again. He's rolled through. He's held on. Oh, and there is the Three Peaks. He holds on. He's got the bridge. Harrison is almost out of it.
And let me tell you, that would have put away many a good man.
Would it put you away?
No, absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely not.
Okay. You'll never know.
I'm way too good for this.
You're what? You're way too good?
Way too good for this. He had his chance to do this kind of stuff when he was in there with me before. He didn't even get
looking
close
now for the Yorkshire cutter.
I don't think he hit me with one peak, never mind 3.
Oh, right in the face.
Beautiful kick to the chops.
A louver kick right in the chops of the Yorkshire. There's a Yorkshire word for you. He's got him down. Is he out? No. Harrison fighting for victory tonight. But I'm still mocking the Yorkshireman. It's nearly as loud and as obnoxious as you are when you're in there.
It's cliffside time.
That's what he thinks it is. Cliffside Story took a new turn a few weeks ago, and he joined the old partner Sebastian Mercer. And he's talking constant smack here, and now maybe looking for Maria.
Is he going to twist it?
The most beautiful move you will ever see. He's looking for it. Oh, Yorkshireman pushes out. Kick to the midsection. Oh, he's going to suplex him. Oh, he's got him up. Oh, he dropped him down. This could be it, Mr. Castle. And that is it. The Yorkshireman with a victory on Showdown.
Good gosh, I'm not sure I expected that outcome, Brett.
You didn't. Never doubt the Yorkshireman.
I mean, does anyone else want to discredit me for beating the Yorkshireman a few weeks ago now for the Genesis title? It's shown there he's a worthy adversary for anybody.
He is, and Cliff Harrison just found that out. Cliff Harrison has to regroup 8 nights before WrestleBration when he moves on to his chance at the tag team titles. But the Yorkshireman making a statement there tonight on Showdown with a victory. And maybe it is Yorkshire time.
Tonight here in Batley, it is absolutely Yorkshire time. Right now.
Harrison left to pick up the pieces and go back to the Breaking Boom studios. As we are 8 nights away from the biggest show, the UKW calendar. Breaking news on ticket sales coming your way in just a moment. If you want to join me, Chris Castle, and everybody else at WrestleBration, you better get a move on, because there's not many tickets left.
No, for sure, Brett. WrestleBration is absolutely going to be a sellout.
It is. comes your way in 8 nights' time from the UKW Arena here in Batley, and there are get this, less than 20 tickets remaining for WrestleBration. Get them now. Red Rocco, the general manager, is here.
What does this guy
What's he got in his hand? He's got an envelope. He's waiting for the Yorkshireman here.
The Friday Night Boss is here.
It is the Friday Night Boss man, but Red Rocco is waiting for the Yorkshireman. Hang on a minute.
I'm just wondering, are you doing out next Saturday?
Probably eating some Yorkshire puddings, that's about it.
Well,
Toby Carver, something like this.
I've got an invite here.
An invite?
An invite.
Is this what I think it is? Red Rocco has just given the Yorkshireman an invite, and the Yorkshireman looks intrigued.
I'm down for that.
He's up for it. What was the invite?
It's Yorkshire time.
Alright.
Do we get to
An
know what
invite.
this invite is? He's going to show the camera.
Is he going to show it? Is it an invite to WrestleBration?
Yeah, so Yorkshireman's now got an invite to WrestleBration next week to the multi-man battle royal.
It's for the dream ticket. It comes your way next week at WrestleBration. One man's going to walk away with that dream ticket. Still can't believe Chris Castle's sat here.
I mean, I can't see him winning
It's
that.
going to happen. More Showdown is on the way right after this. Stay right where you are, and I'll try and control him. We'll be back in a minute. We are back. It is Friday Night Showdown live from Batley, and I am Brett Hadley, the voice of UKW, joined by the hardest working man in UK wrestling.
And Genesis champion. And Mr. Friday Night Showdown.
And the co-general manager of Monday Night Ignite.
Exactly.
Chris Castle.
That's
Happy
right.
now?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was really professional in that first match.
You did
Brett,
all right.
Unlike you, and I think it's
What do you mean, unlike me?
absolutely your privilege that I'm sat here next to you.
It's not a privilege, let me tell you.
It is, it's absolutely
really not.
your honour.
No, it's not a privilege. But we did see before the break the Yorkshireman getting that invitation from Red Rocco, general manager. That invitation was for the Dream Ticket Battle Royal. Next week at WrestleBration, anybody from any brand can enter that Dream Ticket match and have the chance to face a champion of their choosing if they win by eliminating everybody else, throwing them over the top rope. Somebody, Chris, is going to walk out of WrestleBration with that Dream Ticket next week.
Yeah, they definitely are. Somebody. Probably not Yorkshireman, but somebody.
Ooh, don't bet against the Yorkshireman. That's all I'm saying. Somebody else who hasn't got a match yet at WrestleBration is our women's champion. You know her, don't you? Kirsty Love?
Kirsty Love.
Kirsty Love. And she is joining us right now. Let's see what's on the mind of the champ as we head towards WrestleBration.
Lisa, I watched Wednesday Night Mayhem, and I heard what you had to say. You want a one-on-one match with me at WrestleBration? Let's do it. But since it's UKW's biggest show of the year, let's make it interesting, shall we? Let's stack the odds against me a bit here and prove why I'm the best female talent in UKW's roster. That's right. I'm accepting more challengers, not just from UKW, but from the UK itself. So anyone else who wants to step forward, come at me.
You heard it, Chris. It is Kirsty Love making a statement. Nisa issued the challenge. She accepted that, but then said, well, why stop there? Let's have any woman from anywhere in the UK can come in and help make WrestleBration even more special and get a shot at Kirsty Love's Women's Championship.
Yeah, Kirsty Love, let me tell you, she is rough, she is tough. At WrestleBration last year, she hit me
Wrestle
so...
what, sorry?
WrestleBration
You
last
said Blation then, just saying. Anyway.
Shut up, Brett.
Carry
Nobody
on.
cares. At WrestleBration last year, she's hit me so hard I felt it for a week, is what we're about to say.
Oh, remember that? I'm sure you do.
I remember, Brett. I
Actually,
remember.
you know full well.
Chris Castle doesn't forget these things, and Kirsty Love better
You
remember
know
that as well.
full well how tough the women's champion is. We'll find out who answers that challenge in 8 nights. You're shaking your head. 8 nights from tonight at WrestleBration, Kirsty Love will be there. One man also hoping to be there is Ian Creed. You know him, don't you?
Yeah, not too well, thank God.
Well, you're about to find out. He's going to be up close and personal with you in a moment. Let's get him out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage at this time, Ian Creed!
You're sat closest to the trapdoor tonight. Oh yeah, you shuffle your way a little bit further towards me now, I notice. Yeah, very smart.
Just as long as them.
Oh, here he is. You wouldn't want to touch tips with him. I'll do it. Yeah, Castle's hiding behind his belt now.
Hey, don't worry about me. Brett,
I'll do it. No, I'll do it. There we go. Chris Castle wanted nothing to do with touching tips with Ian Creed.
I know where that tip's been, Brett.
Has it been down your ear?
No, not yet. I'm not saying not yet. No, it's never going to be.
You slipped up there.
Last week's win was so important to me. I beat Remus King.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Get to the point.
I'm moving on to bigger, better things in UKW. But I still don't know if I'm on WrestleBration. Do you guys want to see me on WrestleBration?
This crowd do.
Who's it up to? Why are UKW management not putting me on WrestleBration? If I win tonight, do I get to go to WrestleBration?
This crowd seem to think he will, but
I mean,
will he?
The kids in the front row, they're definitely saying they want to see Ian Creed at WrestleBration.
Yeah, they are.
Do you guys want to see me at WrestleBration?
An overwhelming yes.
Well, why are you putting me on WrestleBration?
I can hear he's getting a little angry.
I hope Red Brocco's listening to this.
Yeah, I think it's down to Red Brocco, your friend Sid Phoenix.
Yeah, it's down to the general manager.
Is it?
Really.
It's not really up to me. It's not because of me and Leone. I can promise you that much.
Well, I said, Chris, you're co-general manager of Monday Night Ignite.
You know, Creed doesn't have to come out here begging for a spot. If he asked me all Leone roles, of course we would give him an opportunity. Me and Leone, it's what we do. We give people opportunities.
Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat there. Apparently, Red Brocco is downstairs, though, and he's got some business to attend to there if Ian Creed doesn't find him first. Let's take a look at what's happening downstairs at the moment.
Sorry, I'm sorry, address it.
Yeah, that's alright, I understand. Look, there you go, tell me that.
He's done it again, Chris.
What
It's
is going
another
on here?
envelope.
Really?
I help if you help.
Again?
So yeah, really, but alright, okay.
Brocco is handing out opportunities tonight.
Thank you. Wow, okay, yeah.
Good luck and enjoy.
No, thank you. Wow, okay.
I'll leave you to get your head round.
Yeah, no, cheers, Brock. Yeah, cheers, Brock, nice one.
Alright, pal.
Well, Jero's got an opportunity too, it looks like.
No, this is disappointing.
Why?
Brocco's been out here tonight and looked me in the eye, and he's handing out invitations like birthday invites. Where's my invite? I haven't had an invite
Chris,
yet.
stop it. You've already got a match at WrestleBration.
But when's that ever mattered? I'm the hardest working man in wrestling, Brett.
So?
I will fight 10 times in a night. I don't
Will
care.
you?
Yeah.
Can I hold you to that? Can
Yeah,
somebody make
anytime you
a
like.
note that Chris Castle just said he would fight 10 times in a night?
That's right.
Nobody wants to see that, but he said he'd do it.
Brett,
You said you'd do
Brett,
it,
you're
man.
stupid. You've
No.
seen me time and time again. I've 2
Unfortunately,
matches,
yeah.
3 matches in a night. I've lasted a very long time in the bash, stuff like that. But I still don't get the credit that I deserve when I tell you all that I'm the hardest working man around this place.
Honestly. So you and Ruby Brocco next week doesn't matter. You're just going to brush that off, right?
No, that can be something else. That's there. It's in the diary. But let's have something.
diary?
Let's have something else.
Really?
Where's my invite? I want a slice of the cake, Brett.
You want the whole cake.
Exactly.
That's what you want. You want it all to be about you, and sadly, it's not.
No, Brett, it's not quite like that.
No,
I just want
that's-
to be able to showcase the talent that I have got.
Talent.
Brett, don't.
You
don't
call
do
it
that.
talent.
Brett, don't.
I
do like
just-
that.
yeah,
Me and
anyway.
you were supposed to be friends, Brett. I'm doing you a favour tonight.
Yeah,
you know?
I saw you on Twitter saying you're not going to let a friend down.
Exactly.
Friend?
Exactly. My
With
good
friends like you, I don't need enemies.
I
Let's
say it
just
all
put it
the
that way.
time. I tell anyone that'll listen. My good friend Brett Hadley.
And you
But
say
you
it
don't
with-
speak the same way about me, Brett, which is
You
very
say, no,
disappointing.
the problem is, you say it in the most disingenuous tone.
No, that's the way. That's sincere, Brett. It's sincere.
Sincere, really.
See, I'm just
Okay.
very misunderstood, Brett, especially
Is that
by
what
you.
it is?
Especially by you.
Okay. We'll leave it there, and we're going to get on with our next match. Shelby's stood there. That means we're going to get some people out here to
go
do
on,
some
Shelby, let's
wrestles.
get
Come
on
on,
with the next
Shelby.
match. It's okay, like, we don't...
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for 1-4. Introducing first.
You know all about the micro being turned on, don't you?
Oh, very funny.
Just saying.
See, it's funny, like, when that happens to me, that's a joke, that's hilarious, but when it happens to someone else, then it's not on, is it?
Oh, you're so hard done to, aren't you?
Please welcome Bishop.
Here comes Bishop, a man we know very well.
Bishop on Wednesday night, let me tell you, looked very, very brutal. He was very... I mean, I had to bring out the Chopzilla quote. It had to go out there.
You had to do what?
Bring out the quote of Chopzilla.
Chopzilla,
That's the guy's nickname, because I can tell you there are not many people in UK wrestling, if any, that hit harder than
You know,
Bishop.
right, I would never feel sorry for you, but if you got chopped by him, I may just feel sorry for you.
I mean, I've taken them hits before off Bishop.
I wouldn't want anybody, not even my worst enemy, to get chopped through the chest by Bishop, because, oh dear.
I mean, sometimes, Brett, you really annoy me, but no, I don't want you to have to. I don't want you to have to take that.
Right, well, this guy might experience that tonight. We're on about this guy.
The guy who, he's nothing but a thief, remember. This is the guy who stole my around-the-clock title.
Hey, you know him very well.
I'm the champion, I go wherever I like.
Guys, calm down.
Mr. Friday Night, Jacob Reed, I'm not a common thief like you.
You know Jacob Reed very well.
Sadly, I do.
I mean, he didn't steal your championship, he beat you fair and square, but, you know.
He stole my title, then. He stole my around-the-clock title. I would be a double champion if you wanted.
Didn't he beat you like 3 times?
Twice, Brett, twice, so you can't even count. Just like the stupid referees around here, very bad at counting.
But he did beat Chris when it meant it the most for that Genesis Championship. The Around-the-Clock Championship, sorry, the Around-the-Clock Championship. I was confused because you're clutching the Genesis Championship in your hand at the moment. Jacob Reed.
I mean, Jacob Reed, he's been a Genesis champion before. Is he a two-time Genesis champion? Is he a two-time? No, he's not.
No, he's been Genesis champion, though.
He's been a Genesis champion, though.
He's been Genesis champion, which is where you are now.
He's got some credit to his name, we'll give him that.
He has.
Bishop has also been a Genesis champion.
They both have been champions
Did
before.
Bishop beat Jacob Reed for Genesis champion?
I mean,
we're going over
he
old
might have
lines
done,
again
you know.
with this match here tonight. This is going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting. Jacob Reed coming off the reverb of losing his partners in the Dogs of War, when that was a thing, and Cliff Harrison turning on Jacob Reed to align with Sebastian Mercer. Last week, though, Reed said it was a good thing, if anything, because now it's all about him. It's his moment, his time.
Are we playing in the dark right now?
No. Jacob Reed's just trying to get this crowd going. This match between Jacob Reed and Bishop comes your way on Showdown right after this. Stay right there. We'll be back in a minute. We are back. It is Friday Night Showdown live from Batley. And it's Bishop and Jacob Reed.
And Jacob Reed starting this match super hyped.
Oh yes, he is. I'll tell you, he's been rejuvenated. Like, you would think most people would be disparaged when they had their partners turn on him, but Jacob Reed has turned it into a positive for him.
There's the lockup.
Now
Bishop. Into the corner from Bishop.
I mean, who's the stronger here, Chris? They're both big guys.
And Bishop hits.
Oh! Avalanches Reed in the corner. Irish whips him to the other side. He's going to do it again. No. Oh, he pounced him out, or he's nearly out of his trousers.
And that is a big man to send flying.
Oh, my days. It is. And he's... Oh, he did it again!
So let's just do it again for good
but
measure.
Jacob Reed is...
a big...
Not... He's getting straight back up, though, Chris.
A verbal ouch from...
To his credit, and now nose-to-nose with Bishop, who picks him up on his shoulders.
He's going for that Death Valley driver finish already.
That would have been it.
But Reed is off the shoulders.
Reed is not giving in. He's like he's the last dog in the fight here.
Oh, he's gone for the chop and missed.
Reed with an uppercut.
Big elbow, uppercut.
And now, the drop kick!
Oh, kick back into the corner.
Reed is, I say this every week to Sid, Reed is deceptively agile. Oh! This is
Big
where
running drop kick in the corner. Crowd appreciate that one.
this is where you're glad you're sat up here because you don't have to cope with Jacob Reed doing that to you. I'm
You know
sure.
what? I've had all this from Jacob Reed before.
Yeah, you know how tough he is.
Yeah,
And you know he can beat people. And he can beat Bishop, there's no doubt about it. Jacob Reed holding on to the ropes.
The thing that everyone fails to mention is the first time I fought Jacob Reed, I beat him. Like it was a timeout draw. That's technicality. But I beat him. A timeout
So you didn't
draw.
beat him?
He didn't beat me, did I?
Well, no, but you didn't beat him either.
And I've beaten Jacob
You
Reed
beat
before.
him on a technicality.
I mean, the Persian Empire, we beat the Dogs of War. I beat Jacob Reed that time. I beat Jacob Reed in the run to that.
Oh, hard. Well. Bishop nearly went through the side there.
It felt like the whole building moved then a little bit.
It did.
It kind of put me off what I was saying, Brett.
No, you're going to remind me though, aren't you?
Yeah, that I'm better than Jacob Reed. Live with it.
Okay. In other news, the sky is green and the grass is blue, right? Now, Bishop with the Irish Ripper Reed into the ropes and now picks him up and a huge
and it's a
sit out. Yeah. Sits out them but doesn't go for the cover immediately. He does now. And Jacob Reed powers out. There is no quit in Jacob Reed. I'll tell you, he is like the last dog in the fight here.
You know, this crowd are really appreciating this here tonight.
And it is athleticism by two very big men. And now it's Bishop with the drop kick. The crowd should appreciate it.
But Bishop looks like he's slowing a little too. Obviously taking a few knocks.
And now the chops are out, Chris.
Speaking of knocks,
you know how this feels and it's not pleasant.
Oh, switched up.
But Reed. Oh!
I'm not going to lie, I think that's 1-0 to Jacob Reed right there.
I think Reed's had a bit more fizz on it. I think you're right.
It did, just about.
And now both guys, he hurt himself by doing the chop look.
Did he hurt his hand chopping him?
He hurt his hand. And now, Osra jumping Inseguri. Puts the leg on Bishop and only gets 2 out of it. Yeah, his own hand chopping another human being.
I mean, I've been there before.
What?
Like, chopping. Let me tell you, the last time I don't chop people very often, I can tell you that much. But the last person I chopped was Ryan Moon.
I remember him.
It left a handprint on him.
Is that why we haven't seen him for a few weeks?
Yeah, I think I might have chopped him into Leeds or somewhere.
You think?
You know, I think he's still walking back.
He might be. Anyway, Jacob Reed and Bishop are done with chopping.
That's it, the chops are done with. We've had a chop off.
Reed with a boot. Doesn't floor Bishop. Now he comes off the ropes, and this time it's Delirium. That does floor Bishop.
The Delirium elbow.
And now, down for the cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough? No, it's not. Bishop gets his shoulder up.
Very close, 2 3/4, I would say.
It was 2.7, I think.
Yeah, not quite a 2.9, but it was there and thereabouts.
Jacob Reed is waiting for Bishop. What's he waiting for this time? It's this leg lariat. This time Bishop is down and out. That is it. That was an impressive show of athleticism by 2 big guys. And in the end, Jacob Reed got it done.
I know you're the voice and you're the expert, and you've pulled me up on everything I've called wrong so far, so let me tell you, that final move there was a Kinshasa, and it wasn't a leg lariat.
Kinshasa, right to the head though, he got the victory.
But I felt that as well, and honestly that's the result of that move every
Just
time.
like he did to you for the Around the Clock Championship, Jacob Reed victorious here on Showdown.
And I mean,
impressive victory.
They kind of shook hands at the end. Didn't floor Bishop for very long.
Well,
you know,
that Kinshasa got the job done for Jacob Reed tonight against Bishop. And you know what? We're not stopping, Chris Castle. We're getting straight on with more action. And it's somebody you know very, very well coming up
someone
next.
I know very well.
And somebody you actually like.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, let's get them out here, shall we?
Let's get them out.
Your next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Somebody you like and who you know extremely well.
Everybody knows this person very well. She's the hardest working woman in UK wrestling.
Really?
Definitely.
She's also the woman who complains more than any woman I've ever known in my life.
She has every right to complain.
No, she doesn't.
Did you see the match
She is your Monday Night Ignite General Manager, Leonie Rose!
I'm trying to be nice and she's just blanked me. Now look.
If Leonie Rose hadn't had a match tonight, I would have insisted that maybe she was on here with us as well, Brett.
Look past the fact that I tried to shake her hand with her and she just ignored me. I'm just going to blank past
Brett,
that.
Honestly, if someone talks trash about you,
I'm not
the way that you talk trash about Leonie Rose,
I don't talk trash. I told the truth.
You absolutely stretch the truth for every
Absolutely not. Anyway, she's got to be careful. 8 nights from tonight, Leonie Rose faces a very vengeful Shauna Reid, who's out for revenge. This guy's now out for revenge, so this guy is out to become one half of the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships at Celebration. Jason Riley and Brett Sedgwick level up, heading to Celebration. Thank you.
What? I wouldn't trust him without glasses. I've done that before, it's a mistake. Right. Why do these people even trust you? Have they not learned from my mistakes?
Yeah, see, Kirsten Riley did it the right way, look.
I mean, they're not as cool as my glasses, is all I'm going to say.
No.
I remember this guy was on Wednesday night as well, Kirsten Riley from Next Level.
Next level up, Chris.
That's what I said, Brett, Next Level.
Level up. Get it right, you
that's-
buffoon.
I think my name for them's better.
No, it's level up. It says it on his t-shirt. Can you not read?
I can't, it's too dark.
Level up.
Death, taxes, Next Level.
No. Level up.
Oh, well, I mean...
They get their chance at the tag team titles next weekend.
Kirsten, you're challenging for the tag titles, but we all know it's this that you really want.
Will you sit down?
You haven't got the talent to
Castle,
even come for this.
Sit down.
You haven't even got the talent.
Sit down and be a professional.
You're about to get your...
Wait, do you want to stay here or not? Just sit down and do your job, will you?
What?
I appreciate what you're doing, but not tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, see? Not even... Not many times.
Leonie's about to school this idiot.
Not many times I would agree with Leonie Rose, but even she told you to pipe down.
No,
What is wrong with you, you moron?
Honestly, Leonie Rose, after last week, she proved against young Horace she is more than capable.
Oh, that was on Monday Night Ignite this week. Oh, Leonie.
But you
don't even know what day of the week it is. Oh!
It's been a
Case
long
of
week.
Riley might not either.
It's been a long
after
week,
that.
Brett, and it's
it
getting
has.
longer
I
sat
agree.
next to you.
Yeah, well, you're the one who wanted to be here. Anyway.
Brett,
Yeah, fed up yet?
I'm trying to be a good egg, Brett.
Case of
I'm very
Riley.
fed to you, but I'm trying to be a good egg, Brett, and you're making me be a bad egg.
Oh, smells rotten to me. Case and Riley. Equal opportunities for Riley. Sidewalk slam on Rose. Hooks the leg and gets 2.5. Wow.
2.
We're going to say Leonie Rose heading to Celebration to face Shauna Reid next week. Shauna is on her way back for her revenge after Leonie Rose re-injured her a few months ago.
See, even this crowd have got no respect for Leonie. Leonie has just shown then by standing up we're still friends. There's no bad blood between me and Leonie there. She just said she wants to do it on her own. She's doing it on her own. She's doing it the right way. And this crowd are still shouting stuff at her.
Until she doesn't get what she wants, then she'll have a paddy. This crowd chanting for Case and Riley. Level up, part of that triple threat tag team match next week for the titles with Breaking Bone Studios and the Firing Squad, who is going to walk out of Batley on July 29th with the gold. Will Chris Castle leave with his gold next week?
Oh, I mean, that's not in question.
Leonie Rose not going for any gold. She's got to be careful of Shauna Reid because that match falls count anywhere next week, Chris.
And I think these people, right, they need to get behind Leonie Rose here because
her?
At Celebration, she's going against someone who's not even really one of our own.
The leg. Oh.
Shauna Reid, she kind of comes and goes around this place as she wants. She hides away in America. All the time.
Away?
She hides away. That's exactly what she's doing. She's hiding from Leonie Rhodes in America.
I hope she's watching.
And when she gets back over here, Leonie's going to beat the bejesus out of her.
Well, she'll get her chance next week. I don't necessarily agree with that. She's going to get her chance next week. Case and Riley. Oh, Leonie back around. And Leonie with an impressive, see, I said it, impressive show of strength.
It's about
with a
time.
German suplex. Hooks the leg and gets 2.5.
Whoa.
That was close.
I thought you were ringing that bell then.
Almost ready to pick up the bell hammer. That was really close. See, I do give credit when it's due, and that was due. I don't disagree with the fact that Leonie Rose can get it done in that ring, because she can. We know she can.
Absolutely.
It's just sometimes the tactics she uses are a little bit questionable, and she never shuts up complaining. But she is a great wrestler. Oh, and both of them colliding. Nearly gets the better of it. Stacks Riley up, and nearly gets the victory again. We'll be back. This match will continue when Friday Night Showdown continues in just a moment.
We'll be right back.
Stay right there. It is Showdown live from Batley. It's 8 nights before WrestleBration.
8 nights.
It is Chris Castle and the voice of UKW, Brett Hadley, at the desk. And Leonie Rose in the break. Chris stayed in control of Case and Riley.
Just as we expected. Why would anything change? Why would anything change over the short break? Leonie Rose has got this.
Oh, no, she's not now, though. Riley frees himself. Big knee lift from Riley. Kick to the guts. Riley with another knee lift. And a double underhook DDT.
Now,
right on the head. She might be out, Chris.
you know, if that's the other way around, this is game over. If Leonie Rose hits her arm DDT,
The death drop.
that's right.
Yeah.
If she hits that on Case and Riley,
I like how I knew the name of the
That's
move
over.
and you didn't there, by the
I
way.
don't need to know the name of the move.
You're the guy who's got a finisher called the Castle Rock, for crying out loud. Anyway,
The Castle Rock, that finishes people as well. Well done, Brett, we know this.
hate to agree with him, but he's right. Anyway, Case and Riley with an Irish whip picks up Leonie, but she counters in midair to the Red Queen. And now, is that it? Oh, look how close Dylan's hand was to the mat there. That was 2.9.
That was definitely 2.9, Brett. Definitely 2.9.
Wow.
Again, another moment where I thought this was over.
It almost was, but not yet. Case and Riley still with something left. Is she going to look for that death drop? She might have to. No. Case and Riley with a case in point. Oh, but look at Leonie. She rolled through and she got him.
See, and that
Oh,
is just
wow.
brilliant. Leonie Rose is.
Now that
You
was
think you've got her. You ain't got
And
her.
your winner,
That was very, very smart.
Rose.
Leonie rolls through the case in point, and Riley had no way out. Wow.
Why aren't these people cheering?
There's
See,
a reason
this is-
for that.
This is why Leonie Rose told me, it's okay, Chris, take the night off, sit and just talk to Brett because I've got this. Because she had this, didn't she? Look, she proved to every single idiot here in Batley that she has got what it takes. And at WrestleBration, she's going to prove it all over again. Because she's going to batter Shauna Reed around every inch of this building.
You think?
Absolutely. She'll leave no corner unturned. She'll get battered in this corner, that corner, that corner.
Well, we're going to
Every
find
corner
out.
Going.
Anything is legal, falls count anywhere. Next week at WrestleBration. Leonie Rose and Shauna Reed, while Case and Riley has to go refocus, and he gets a chance at the tag team titles. Oh shit! Oh no! She's asked for a
Let's be
microphone.
fair, Case and Riley then was quite humble in taking the L because he came out and he said, fair play to Leonie Rose, she got me.
She did, but now I'm sure she's gonna let us know all about it. Oh,
See,
somebody
this
in
is
the crowd there.
disrespect.
Shauna's still hiding thousands of miles away in America. Well, I've just proven tonight that I am the best of UKW.
That's right, that's damn right.
I beat you fair and square. I beat you Horace fair and square on Monday. What more do you want from me?
Here she is again.
Personally, I can't wait for WrestleBration. Bring it on, Shauna.
Bring it on.
Let's go.
Be careful what you wish for, Leonie Rose. That's all I've got to say about that. Be careful what you say about it.
You think Leonie's got anything to be scared of after seeing that kind of a performance? I don't think so.
I don't know, but I just think
Did you see that, Brett?
you were very impressive. I'll give it you.
Didn't she?
No, but you better prepare yourself for next week.
Nothing.
That's all I'm saying.
I look pretty. What do you think, Chris? I look pretty.
I think you were fantastic,
Thank
Leonie.
you. And I wasn't trying to be mean. We're still a
No,
good
no,
team.
we're still best friends,
But I
still
just
best,
wanted to do that on
still
my
best
own.
co-general managers.
Yeah,
You know it, you know it.
Well, 8 nights, Leonie Rose now has to refocus before she has to face Shauna Reid, Chris Castle. It's coming your way at WrestleBration.
I mean, how many times?
If you heard me earlier, Chris, we have got less than 20 tickets remaining.
Less than 20 remaining.
Literally,
I
yeah.
mean, I wouldn't want to be the person who doesn't get one of them 20
Number
tickets.
21.
Like, you wouldn't want to be number 21 in
Imagine
the queue.
that, if you go to book the tickets, a party of 20 books them, and then you click check out, and it's no more tickets left.
That's right. Like,
Sorry.
I did notice on Monday night that all the front row had gone. We just had some
Yep.
second row and some general left and a bit of the tiered
And
seating.
there's literally one bit of the tiered seating left, and that's it. It's going to be
crazy.
packed. It's 8 nights away. It's the biggest night in the UKW calendar. Join me and him and everybody else here at UKW next week. The UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. Jonathan Cedric, who you know very well.
Sadly.
But you could have jumped right in then, because what happened last week on Showdown, Chris?
I mean, oh yeah, really, I mean,
How could you forget?
I don't like to brag. But,
No, you're a humble guy, aren't you?
Last week, I beat Jonathan Cedric. I beat the heavyweight champion. Does that mean that someone else is going to beat him at WrestleBration, Brett? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe I should be in that match, Brett.
No, you've got your own
Maybe I
match.
should be in every match, Brett.
No, we'll get to your match in a minute. Jonathan Cedric, though, doesn't have to be pinned or submitted to lose his title. It's a triple threat.
It's true.
It's Jonathan Cedric against another man you know very well, your old boss, Mustafa Khan.
Yeah. Me and Mustafa go back a long way.
You do, against the leader of the firing squad.
No, do you know what? I'm not done.
What?
I'm not done.
Hey. When Leonie Rose
I'm
wants to
pissed
talk,
off with all this sort of stuff.
everyone just needs to sit
No,
down and listen.
why is she thousands of miles away? I thought she was a hard ass, Chris.
No, she's
and she
hiding.
hasn't bothered to show her face at all.
No, she's hiding. She's a coward.
She's a coward, thanks, Chris. It's not fair. Why did she get to distract all of my matches, and then she gets cheered, but then I win fair and square, and I still get booed?
All she's doing is complaining, I tell you.
Chris.
Chris, don't give
Ladies
him
and
the
gentlemen,
microphone.
If you have not got WrestleBration tickets, get them now. They're going so fast. And let me tell you, at WrestleBration, you will see Leonie Rose plaster Shauna Reid round every inch of this
give her
damn
that.
building.
Really? Really, Chris?
Oh, what do you want, Brett?
I mean, I've got to be the voice of balance here. Do you think Shauna Reid's going to kick Leonie Rose around this building next week? That was quite
Why are you
unanimous.
egging them on? Why are you trying to wind me up?
I just asked them a question.
She resorts to dirty tactics, but I'm clean as a whistle, and yet I'm still the bad guy.
I just asked a question to the audience here in Batley. That's all I did.
No, I'm not.
While we're on the subject, do we think Ruby Brocco is going to batter Chris Castle around Batley next week? Anything to say, Chris?
You people
Oh, hang on a minute. Shut up.
I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I think they think Ruby's going to beat you, Chris.
Yeah, well, they're all idiots.
Well, you people are pathetic, sad and delusional, just like she is.
Harsh. Harsh. We're going to find out next week.
Yeah, and we're going to stand tall next week.
Next
No,
week,
no.
you guys are going to see, if you've got your WrestleBration tickets, you guys are going to see exactly what myself and Leonie Rose and even Johan Hunt are going to do. The Empire, we're all going to walk out of WrestleBration with nothing but smiles and victory, baby.
Or you could walk out of here all losers. Just again, in the interest of balance, it could happen, but probably not.
Right, we didn't ask you for balance, though, did we, Brett? Shut up. You all come and see me every week. Yeah, you do.
I hope Shauna Reid's watching this anyway, because she'll hear the words.
I'm going to kick Shauna's ass back to America. She's going to be too embarrassed to show her face around here after next week.
Big words from Leonie Rose. She gets a chance in 8 nights.
I'm here every week. I'm putting my body on the line. Where's she? Where is she?
This is what I say.
I don't think Shauna wants you lot, though. Otherwise, she'd show her face, wouldn't she?
Where is she?
Oh, do you know what? Whatever.
Where is she?
Whatever. Oh, she's had enough now. Off she
For
goes.
myself. It's time for Shauna to
Well, there we go. It's happening next week. Falls Count Anywhere. You can clap. But Falls Count Anywhere next week. So how are you feeling about Ruby Brocco? Are you concerned whatsoever?
Concerned about what, Brett? What am I supposed to be concerned about?
The fact that she might beat you.
Concerned that I might be shy of performing in front of a packed-out arena here in Batley.
There's going to be over 200 people in here. No pressure.
Nah, it's not a problem.
No?
It's not a problem.
So you're just going to dismiss...
Are there supposed to be any other concerns? Because I can't think of any.
You're just going to dismiss your challenger for next week then, right?
Absolutely. Like Ruby Brocco.
Yeah.
Seriously, is this the best we could come up with at WrestleBration?
She got her shot. She won the chance, and she said she was going to cash it in on the biggest stage, and she's doing that next week.
I mean, she doesn't... Ruby Brocco should be on her hands and knees thanking me.
Thanking you?
For letting her have this opportunity on such a platform.
Oh,
because
yeah.
God only knows that Ruby Brocco doesn't deserve it.
You're just such a gracious champion, aren't you?
Doesn't deserve it one bit.
Really? Well,
and I think if it weren't for her daddy being around here, I don't think she'd even be on any UK wrestling shows. She'd still be training like she should be.
Wow. You really are as conceited as I thought, aren't you? You really are. Well, that might come back to bite you next week, that's all I'm saying.
Well, we'll see about
when
that.
I could stand in that ring and go, and new Genesis champion.
I see you've been practicing, Brett, already.
I
see you've been
Or
practicing.
I could go, and still.
Exactly. Make sure you practice that bit as well.
What, the and still?
Yeah, make sure you practice that real hard, Brett.
We'll see. But the point is, come and join us. Less than 20 tickets left for WrestleBration. You do not want to miss Shauna Reed coming back and kicking Leonie Rose all around this building. And you don't want to miss Ruby Brocco maybe pulling an upset and beating Chris Castle next week.
I mean, Brett, you're starting to get on my nerves a little bit now, I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
Because...
I'll tell you what, I'll just reach down into my bag here and pull out my tiny violin, shall I?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of reason, the voice of level, the voice of UK wrestling.
I told the truth.
The voice of an idiot.
No, it's not. I tell the truth. I'm perfectly calm and enjoying my job here as the voice of UKW. Have you heard my podcast yet, by the way, that I was on at the weekend? Did you hear that?
Sadly, I have, Brett.
Yeah?
Sadly, I have.
It was good fun.
It was a waste of an hour, Brett.
No, it wasn't. It was a very educational hour. We'll be back with more Friday Night Showdown right after this. Stay right there. And I'll try and shut him up, maybe.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back soon. We are back. It is Friday Night Showdown, live from Batley. It's Brett Hadley and the hardest working man in UK wrestling, the co-general manager of Monday Night Ignite and the UK Wrestling Genesis champion.
And the hardest working man in UK wrestling.
I've said that once.
Let's say it again. Let's just clarify.
No, Chris, I was trying to give you the proper introduction. You still had to interrupt me.
Let's just be clear.
You utter buffoon. You had to interrupt me.
I mean, it's professional to be clear and give the message
No, but I'd said it once and been the professional, and you weren't letting me. Anyway, it's now time for more action. Shelby's there. Don't keep her waiting, Chris.
Yeah, come on, Shelby. Let's go to the next
do
match.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
You just love the sound of your own name.
I love the sound of my own voice.
The sound of your own name, that's what you
My
like.
own name? Yeah. It doesn't get said enough.
I'm going to hear your voice in my sleep tonight, and it's a nightmare waiting to happen. Speaking of a nightmare, this guy might be a nightmare for his opponent. Recently returned to UKW. Remus Kane is out to hurt people.
I mean, it's what Remus Kane does. It is literally what he's all about.
Oh, yeah. No nonsense, Remus Kane. Ready to prove a point, but he's got to face a UKW veteran tonight.
And his opponent.
This crowd asking Remus Kane why he's so angry. He came out here very, very angry.
Yeah, well, he's just an angry guy all the time, non-stop. This guy, however, has not been very angry lately because he's on a bit of a winning streak right now. I've got to say that right now.
Yeah, the tides are turning for J-Ro. He's got his invitation to WrestleBration next week.
I went from doing nothing, from doing nothing to Deuce.
Yep,
I got that ticket.
You're going to be there.
What you need to do on Wednesday, I really can't wait for Bration.
You really can't wait.
J-Ro Lewis cannot wait for WrestleBration. He's got his invite for the ticket. He's got
I'll
his
tell
match
you.
against Evan Knight.
I have the piece of paper in my hand. It says UK Wrestling invites you, J-Ro Lewis, to take part in the men's dream ticket over the top rope battle royal match at WrestleMania next week.
Brett, you think if I accidentally slide this piece of paper away, cross the name out?
Absolutely not.
I mean...
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh.
From behind.
And, he is
From
angry.
behind, Remus Kane didn't even wait for the bell to ring and almost got a cheap victory, but
Remus
not
Kane
quite.
is very angry tonight, extra angry, I think.
Wow, aggression from Remus Kane, wasting no time, but it wasn't enough, and he's got J-Ro up in the air. This is, oh my God!
That could be all she
That
wrote.
could be it. And oh no! J-Ro kicked out. Do not discredit J-Ro Lewis, one of only 2 men at the time to be Grand Slam champion. He won everything there was to win at the time. Oh, now intercepts Remus Kane. Drop kicks him. So J-Ro will be in that dream ticket match next week.
J-Ro's finally got the t-shirt off, he's ready to go.
He has. Fires in. Late by Lewis.
Ringblade. He's still holding that neck though.
And Remus Kane, getting his bearings, has moved to the outside.
I mean, how much do you think? Because on Monday night, Evan Knight got the final laugh on.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Oh no, Leonie's in trouble. Shauna Reed she's watching live tonight.
Shauna Reed's watching live. That's
she heard every word that Leonie and you just had to say.
That's fine.
And she's just said, game on.
Game on indeed, game on indeed.
Wow.
I can't wait to see this match, and I'm sure all these people
She's
really
watching,
can't wait
Chris.
to see this match. I'm
And
glad she's watching.
I don't know if Leonie realises, but Shauna Reed heard every bit of that complaining act 10 minutes ago.
It wasn't complaining, but it was making a statement.
It could spell trouble for Leonie next week. Shauna Reed definitely watching, and I, for one, look forward to seeing you back here next week, Shauna Reed.
Well, it's nice that Shauna could be bothered to at least turn up online if she can't turn up here, and maybe she does have like some little mustard seed inkling of a care about these people.
Oh, big chop by Remus Kane. Well, she'll be back next week, Chris, and I hope she doesn't find you. You've got other fish to fry next week. J-Ro Lewis has got an opportunity next week to become the dream ticket holder.
Big drop kick off the second from J-Ro Lewis.
It's like a drop kick with his knees. That was quite clever. J-Ro Lewis.
Well, there's enough to send Remus flying across the ring. So
now J-Ro's outside the ring. What's he going to do? Remus against the ropes. J-Ro Lewis with shots to Remus Kane.
Roll up. No.
Rolls through.
Roll through.
J-Ro, he got caught with that spine buster. Stacked him up like a pile of cordwood and nearly got the victory. Just 2. That was close.
J-Ro Lewis is showing that he can take the hits here.
Oh yeah, we know. We never question the resiliency of J-Ro Lewis.
I mean, I really, really fancy Evan Knight to retain at WrestleMania against J-Ro Lewis, but surely Evan Knight's going to be watching this thinking, what am I going to have to do to keep J-Ro Lewis down?
The undeniable attraction of Wednesday Night Mayhem, the around-the-clock champion, and the disrespect of Remus Kane might have just lit a fire under J-Ro. He didn't want to do.
And a flurry of kicks there has got Remus Kane rocked.
J-Ro is all fired up, jumps Remus Kane on his head with that DDT, goes over for the cover, gets 2.5. That might have woke up J-Ro. Ultimate show of disrespect to J-Ro Lewis. They're heading for that date with destiny against Evan Knight, the undeniable attraction. And now, Remus Kane's got him in the sleeper, Chris. A good old-fashioned sleeper hold by Remus Kane right in the middle of the ring as well.
I know, if he goes down here, it's good night. Sorry to
He's
say,
in trouble if the arm drops 3 times. It's
he will
done.
Not get to the ropes from here if he goes
but
all the way
J-Ro.
down. He hasn't gone all the way down, though.
J-Ro is trying to
the ropes.
kick himself off the ropes here. He does. He rolls through. Remus Kane is caught. Remus Kane had to let go because J-Ro had him caught there. And there it is. The knee.
Big running knee.
That's it. Remus Kane is done.
And your winner, J-Ro Lewis.
Chris Castle.
So, let's turn that 2 wins into 3 wins in a row now for J-Ro Lewis. I mean, it's undeniable. The guy is on a winning streak and riding high so far. He's going to have, high hopes going into WrestleMania here.
He has got to have a bit of confidence going into that dream ticket match, where he does have the opportunity, if he wins that, to challenge for any title at any point in the next year. Is it a resurgence in the career of J-Ro Lewis, where Brocco's back?
Oh, Brocco's back again, great.
Will you show some respect to the general manager, please?
I will show him the respect he gives to me. Oh, hurry up and say it, Brocco.
Just an impressive match from both guys there, yeah? So, Remus, you are now in the dream ticket battle royal.
What?
Oh, they're both in. They're both in.
What?
Opportunities, left, right, and centre.
I'm right here, you know, just in case you want to tell me anything. In case you want to tell me.
You will. You know what? I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Remus Kane is in. J-Ro Lewis giving him some props. I mean, he won tonight, he's right.
Remus just looks angry about it, though. Still.
He's perpetually angry.
I don't think there's any other mode that Remus Kane works in other than angry.
Angry, but J-Ro has his chance. Have your invitation back. Next week, J-Ro Lewis will be in that battle royal.
That's 3 in a row now for J-Ro Lewis, like I said. The guy is riding high right now.
He is. He's got a lot of good things to think about. Remus Kane, though, this crowd not being very respectful to him, but he will also be.
See if you're still saying that come Saturday.
Yeah, he'll be at WrestleBration. He has his chance in that dream ticket match. So tonight's main event, Chris Castle, it will be the final semi-final in the UK Wrestling World Cup. We saw Wednesday night this week. Momentum punched his ticket to the finals.
Yeah,
you know Momentum, right? Yeah.
I mean, Momentum knows me.
You know Momentum. He has the momentum, and will he be the winner of the inaugural UK Wrestling? There's a big word for you. Inaugural UK Wrestling World Cup comes your way at WrestleBration. Who is he going to face, though, Chris?
I mean, it's going to either be. I think he knows both men quite well, actually. I was going to say it could be someone he knows very well, but it is going to be someone he knows very well.
Well, it could either be the loudest man in UK wrestling, JPR, or it could be his own former tag team partner in NRG. It could be Hamza Musawa.
You know what? That is what I'm rooting for. I want to.
You want to see it?
I want to see NRG go one-on-one with each other.
Why though?
There's no option but to see a winner. Because I remember I've seen this match before and I couldn't decide who was going to win. It was so close and it was a very exciting match.
That was on Snowed In, wasn't it?
Was it on Snowed In?
Yeah. Remember when we were all snowed in at home?
There was no finish to that match.
No, there wasn't.
Brett. And I need answers, Brett.
You need answers. We all need answers.
We're better placed than WrestleBration to get answers.
You know what? I actually agree with you. Oh, careful.
Yes.
Careful.
You heard that, didn't you, everybody?
Careful.
Brett Hadley agrees with Chris Castle.
Mark that one down on the calendar.
We're almost friends right now.
No, don't get carried away now. You're still an idiot, but let's not get carried away.
Ease up, Brett. Come on.
It could be Momentum and Hamza Musawa, but first, Hamza has to defeat former UK Wrestling heavyweight champion, who at last year's WrestleBration wrestled twice, so he knows what it takes. He could do it again this year if he wins tonight. He gets to wrestle Momentum, and he then gets to wrestle Tommy Dillon for the hardcore title. It could be a long night for JPR. It's already a long night for me, having to sit here with him. We'll be back with more Showdown after this. Stay right there, folks. We are live in the heart of West Yorkshire, here in Batley. It's 8 nights before WrestleBration. A big crowd in tonight for Showdown. It's Brett Hadley, the voice of UKW, and can I do it properly this time?
I'll let you have a go, Brett. See if you can do it.
The hardest working man in UK wrestling, the current Genesis champion and the co-general manager of Monday Night Ignite, Chris Castle.
I mean, we missed a Friday night, but you were close.
Oh, sorry, it's on your T-shirt, isn't
Missed
it?
the Friday night showdown. You
Friday
missed it
night
out, Brett.
Chris
It's
Castle,
fine,
right?
Brett, it's fine.
Is that what it says on your shirt? Let me look. Friday night Chris Castle, right?
Friday night Chris Castle.
dear
I mean, I was Wednesday night Chris Castle as well, and on Monday night I'm always Chris
Or your
Castle.
Tuesday
to be
night
fair.
Chris Castle and Thursday night Chris Castle.
I mean, I'll be.
Oh, what a shame we can't get to the rest of the week because we've got another match to do. Shelby, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go, Shelby.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
So we saw earlier on this guy's tag team partner in a losing effort to the Yorkshireman, Sebastian Mercer, the other half of Breaking Bones Studios, heading to WrestleBration for a shot at the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Here's one half of Breaking Bones Studios, Sebastian Mercer.
Former Genesis champion, in fact, the guy who held the title before you, Chris Castle, the longest reigning Genesis champion in history.
That's right, and I give him all the credit in the world for that. Sebastian Mercer is a tough man. And I know where Breaking Bones comes from, a real life story, because this guy will break people's bones, legit.
He loves breaking bones, he loves hurting people.
It's just what Sebastian Mercer does. He chases the money, he's the mercenary. He's just pure violence when it comes down to it. He just loves to beat people up.
It's true, folks, this guy loves to inflict pain and punishment on whoever he is in the ring with. But tonight, he's got to figure out the conundrum of UKW. How do you prepare for a man who, if you picked up a dictionary, Chris Castle, or a thesaurus, and you looked at the word unorthodox, you would see a photo of the guy who Shelby is about to introduce him.
And his opponent.
Very
We
few
don't need
people.
words like unorthodox, just
Why?
weird.
It's true.
Plain
No,
weird.
it's not. I'm being nice. Very few people have had the answer to this guy, and I don't know if Mercer can figure him out, but we're going to find out. Oh, get off of me! Ah!
What's going on?
What was that?
Brett,
Ah!
there's something going on.
Get
Brett.
off!
There's something going on
Get
behind you, Brett. You better.
Get Castle!
Ah!
Get
Get off
him!
me, you idiot!
Get Castle!
What the heck? What's going on?
Ian Creed.
No.
Get him again! Get him again!
No, not me.
Get off me, you!
No.
Yeah, Creed. Get him, Chris! Get him, Creed!
Ah, get off me, Creed!
Yes, Creed!
Ah,
Get that finger away from me, I know where it's been!
what the sweet... What was that?
You chose to sit there. You wanted to be here. Wow, it's the quietest I've heard Chris Castle all evening. Oh,
What an absolute minger.
a what?
A minger.
What kind of a word's that?
Look that up in your thesaurus or whatever. Look it up in a dictionary. Whatever, Brett. You have your words, I've got mine. Shut up.
I never said a word.
You said what kind of word is that? You don't know what a minger is, Brett. I
Just
think you
just enjoying the moment.
do. Oh. Did you eat that, Brett?
What?
Did you eat that?
Absolutely not.
I hope not. Did you eat it? I don't know, that was weird. I can't get that feeling out of my ear right now. And I hope Sebastian Mercer is not about to have to...
Yeah, Mercer just saw what happened to Castle here at the desk, and Mercer, as I said, is try and figure out a solution, if there is one, to Ian Creed. Chris Castle's all discombobulated at the desk here. But...
The crowd are cheering something, I can't tell what it is. But I did hear them rather rudely calling Sebastian Mercer Crab Boy earlier. Are they going to touch
Mercer
tips?
going to touch that? Oh, no, he's not.
And that's the right move. Why would he want to touch tips with him? He's just seen what happened to me.
Well, he just said hello. I mean, Is Dylan going to touch tips?
Don't do it, Dylan.
There he is. There we go. See? Dylan did it.
That's just disgusting. I mean, is that favouritism? Is that
it's
favouritism?
not. No. Absolutely. There you go, see? Creed is always ready, as he should be.
I guess this has got to be the strangest match I've seen in a while.
Like I said earlier, unorthodox. Listen to the crowd.
And here's that chant again.
Crab boy. Why are they calling him Crab Boy, eh? I wonder.
You know what? This has been going on so long, and this is why it annoys Sebastian Mercer. This is how long this has gone on, Brett. Literally since I was sat in the audience when I first came back.
Wow, that's a while ago.
And Creed imitating.
Look at Ian Creed making notions of a crab there. Yeah.
They called him Crab Boy. I can't remember who was on commentary at the time. Probably yourself and someone else. But you made a lot of reference to why he had SM on his knee.
Guarantee you it wasn't me. I know who it was, and it wasn't me.
And
I know who it was.
Obviously, Sebastian is a crab out of The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ian Creed was Mercer trying to fight Creed off here, but yeah, it wasn't me. I know who it was. It wasn't me.
But that was a
where
thing,
it came from.
and it's carried on from there.
Many years now.
Like I said, probably like.
Oh, listen. This crowd being vocal on their opinions, and now, Mercer's not getting in there with Creed.
And then now people
do I blame Mercer actually?
Crab claws at him in the crowd.
Do I blame Mercer? No, I actually don't at this point.
You need to go inside the sea.
And you hear Ian Creed saying you need to go inside the sea.
Inside the sea.
Yeah, inside the sea.
Not into the sea.
No,
inside the sea.
Ian has a way with words, Creed, right?
I mean, that was pretty good English for Creed compared to some of the stuff I've heard him say.
It's better English than you have sometimes. Oh, Mercer is in there now. Oh, I got clotheslined by Creed. This could be a bad night for for Mercer.
Oh, come on now, Brett. You're better than that.
I'm just channeling what the crowd said. They're in my head.
You don't need to lower yourself to the level of this crowd, Brett.
Lower myself?
You're supposed to be the voice of UKW.
I am the voice of UKW. This crowd are a paying audience. They have the right to cheer and boo who they want. Ian Creed with a big crossbody takes down Mercer. Dylan out of position. Oh, barely gets two. Mercer is struggling here up in the corner. Now realises what he's in there with. Well, sidesteps Ian Creed. Now Mercer taking over with those boots, stomping a mud hole in Creed and walking it dry, as they say. Oh, he's going to do it again. I guess you approve of him doing that, don't you? And now look at this, Chris, just battering him in the corner.
I mean, Creed's not looking so clever right now. Maybe he's getting what he deserves for treating me the way he treated me. That's all I'm saying. Like
you haven't paid Mercer off to do this.
I've got no. Why would I pay Mercer to do this?
Mercer now. Massive clothesline.
All I'm saying is Sebastian Mercer is an actual gentleman. He wouldn't have treated me the way that Ian Creed.
A gentleman?
A gentleman. Fair enough. He has a job to do as well at the end of the day, Brett. He's a mercenary for hire and he does that job very, very well. It doesn't stop him from being a gentleman.
That is not very gentlemanly-like conduct, what he's doing at the minute. Standing on the back of Ian Creed, the back of his neck there.
We've discussed this already, Brett. It's not breaking the rules, it's just stretching the rules, and it's playing it clever.
Well, Mercer is very clever. That's one of the reasons why he was Genesis champion for as long as he was. He beat everybody, to his credit. He did.
I think it was 101 days that he gave the title?
101 consecutive days, but he did have two reigns because the first reign got interrupted by Hamza Massoud for about 3 minutes before your mate Leone stuck it to Hamza and Mercer invoked his rematch clause and then won the title back by low-blowing Hamza. And now, Creed with a suplex.
You've got to be ready for every eventuality.
It's true, no, it's true. You might find that out next week when you face Ruby Brocco. Let's just say that. Mercer has rolled to the outside here to relative safety.
I don't know why you keep bringing that up, Brett. I just don't know why.
There's a good reason. We're 8 nights away from the...
It's like a bad smell, Brett.
We're 8 nights away from the biggest show of the year. I have to talk about it.
Brett, it's affecting our friendship, you know.
We're not friends, Castle.
We are. Just you can admit it. One of these days you will admit it.
No, I really won't. Mercer, though, will admit that he likes what he's doing at the minute as he heads to WrestleBration himself, part of that triple threat for the Tag Team Championships with Cliff Harrison.
My days.
We're going to Boston.
Sometimes Sebastian Mercer kind of brings it on himself a little, doesn't he?
You think? The minute Ian Creed's got more than a feeling, he's got the Boston Crab on his back. You see what I did there? Boston Crab, more than a feeling. Oh, come on, Castle.
I mean, the feeling is
keep up.
The feeling is not a very loving feeling, as the song suggests. It's quite painful.
No. He's lost that loving feeling. And now, Righteous Brothers.
Why do you keep doing music references, Brett? It's kind of stupid. This is a wrestling show.
I just want to make you laugh.
Let's talk about...
Oh, Ian Creed's not laughing, though.
Professional, Brett. Professional.
You made a good music reference on Twitter earlier. Oh, Creed. That was unique.
I mean, that's one way to move out the way.
Yeah, definitely. Ian Creed is unique, to say the least, and now Mercer's trying to fight back. Irish. Oh, he's caught him. The strength of Mercer. Big slam. Mercer isn't like the tallest guy, but damn, he's strong.
Big power slam there, though, by Mercer.
Deceptive, isn't he? He's deceptively strong. This match continues on Friday Night Showdown. Ian Creed and Sebastian Mercer. It continues right after this. Stay right there, folks. Friday Night Showdown is live from Batley. We are 8 nights before WrestleBration, and Sebastian Mercer and Ian Creed going at it. It's Brett Hadley and Chris Castle at the desk. Yes, you heard that right. I've tolerated Chris Castle for about 75 minutes, and I'm not sure how I've managed it.
I mean, it says tolerated, but honestly, it's been such an experience for Brett.
Mercer it's an experience, all right. Mercer was going for the Emerald Bullet there. Creed had it scouted. An experience is right.
It's a very nice, pleasant experience.
Not one I'm going to forget in a hurry. You've got that bit right. And now, Ian Creed, look, you found out how this felt earlier, Chris.
This is not fun.
This is not fun for anybody. I mean, would I say I felt sorry for you? No, but I'm glad it wasn't me. Let's put it that way. And anyway, he wouldn't have stuck his finger down my ear. I've got an earpiece in because I'm a professional.
Whatever. We don't need. You're that much of a professional. You're making music comments in the middle of a wrestling show.
I'm cultured.
Brett,
that's what I am.
Ridiculous is what it is, Brett.
Cultured.
I know you said oh, you did it on Twitter. Yeah,
you did.
I did do it on Twitter because Twitter's Twitter and wrestling is wrestling.
Yeah, whatever. And now, Mercer. Oh no, Mercer.
I mean, that is legitimately the first time I've seen anyone actually get the taste of their own earwax. I've heard it's happened before.
Well, now Mercer is all over the place here. Ian Creed catches him on his shoulders. Ian Creed, is he going to sit out with him? Oh, right over his knee. Ushiguro. Oh, right over his knee. That could be it. Mercer could be out of this.
I mean, he's out of it in the way of out of the pin.
Wow.
Just.
Only just. Mercer kicking out, proving why he is a tough cookie, why
Creed
he
looks like he's just measuring something up here.
Creed could be looking for that knee, that acid knee. If he hits that, it will be lights out for Mercer, because nobody kicks out of that, Chris. Here he goes! Oh, he got him!
It is the acid knee.
He got it. Mercer's not kicking out, I tell you. It was academic at that point.
And this is a bad night.
And your winner, Ian Creed!
Tonight are having a horrible night.
Why?
Broken Bone Studios.
Yeah, they both lost.
0 and 2.
0 for 2 for Breaking Bones. It's a good job that their championship opportunity wasn't on the line tonight. It wasn't. And now Ian Creed stakes his claim. He wants to be at WrestleBration, Chris, next week. And that was an impressive victory over Mercer. It might get him what he wants.
I mean, is Brocco going to come back out and hand out another invitation? What's going to happen right now? Maybe you should give Sebastian Mercer an invite.
because there is going to WrestleMania in that Tag Team Championship match. What's be next for Ian Creed?
Get him away from me, Brett.
No, I'm not saving you.
Brett, you're supposed to be my friend. Protect me.
I told you we're not friends. See?
What a weirdo.
Be careful who you're calling a weirdo, Chris. Right, calm down, right?
Why do we even have people like that
Calm
around
down,
here?
Right, calm down, okay? You all right? Professional,
I'm
right?
not sure if I'm all right.
Well, anyway, we are 8 nights away from WrestleMania. It comes your way live from Batley next week. If you haven't got your tickets yet, I'm looking at you, camera guy over there. You've got less than 20 tickets left to book your way into WrestleMania next week here in Batley. Make sure you do it. It's 8 nights away. It's WrestleMania 14, and when I say that, somebody upstairs is going to press a button. You ready? It's 8 nights away from WrestleMania, everybody. It is just 8 nights away. Chris, you seem a little bit more flustered now.
I mean, I'm irked,
What?
Brett. I'm irked.
Irked? Why are you irked?
You know what, Brett?
What?
I've got something to say because
Come on.
I've had enough of this, Brett. Honestly.
Go on.
Honestly, I've just had enough of this tonight. I'm just sick of it.
Good grief.
I have had to sit next to you all damn night, Brett. I've had enough of this nonsense. What did you say? How dare you say respect, Brett? Respect is bought and earned, and that guy shows me no respect. Let me tell you something, and I've got something to say, and you idiots are going to shut up and you're going to listen. It's about time that you idiots stop calling me a paper champion, because I am fed up of it. Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Is that all you can throw at me? Paper champion. We all know that I have defended this title. And Brett keeps going on about it. 8 days till WrestleMania. There's not very many tickets left. If you ain't got them, you better get them now, because you're about to miss an absolute masterpiece from myself. Let me tell you, I am not just fed up with Brett Hadley. I'm not just fed up with all you stupid idiots. I'm fed up with Red Brocco. I am fed up of Red Brocco. Chris, look. Chris. You know what I'm fed up with, Chris? I'm fed up with the sound of your voice. And you know what? I'm a patient person. I'm as patient as the day is long, Chris Castle. But I've had enough of you. And you know what? Get out of here. I'll do the rest of the show on my own. Let me get what I've got to say here. And Brett, you shut your mouth. No. At WrestleMania, I am challenging Red Brocco for my around-the-clock championship. And he will accept it because he has to. I insist he does. That title was stolen from me and I'm about to win it back at WrestleMania. Not only am I going to do that, Brett, I am going to defend my title against Ruby Brocco. And then I will be, as I should be right now, I will have 2 belts and you'll all be calling me Chrissy 2 belts. Let me hear that right now. Have you finished? I'm not done yet, Brett. I am not done. And Brocco, the stupid idiot, is wandering around here all night, handing out invites, like birthday invites, to this ticket, to the dream ticket. And why hasn't Chris Castle got one? This is ridiculous. I deserve more respect from him, Brett Hadley, than you stupid idiots. So as a general manager and a man with authority around here, I am inviting myself to be in the dream ticket match at WrestleMania. So at WrestleMania, you're going to get to see me win the around the clock title. You're going to get to see me defend my title, and then you're going to get to see me win the dream ticket, baby. Or we could see you lose 3 times in one night. Absolutely not. Because then I'm going to cash that ticket in on whichever schmuck wins the title at the end of that night, and I'm going to take that title as well. You're going to see Chris Castle walk out with 3 titles. Deal with it. Have you now finished? Now I'm done, Brett, you idiot. Get out of here.
What absolute stain on humanity. Oh my God. I took enough of that, I really did. Chris Castle, everybody. Dearie me. Oh, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. There's Tommy Dillon, the hardcore champion, and I mean, there's a spare seat.
Chris Castle, well done.
There's a spare seat here. Are you gonna sit here and?
Yes, Brett.
Yeah?
The greatest commentator in all of UKW is joining you tonight.
Well, at least it's not Chris Castle. I will take that. But you have
One more time.
vested interest. There is the hardcore champion.
I live for this.
Tommy Dillon, and I guess you're out here to scout the guy who's going to be in this next match.
What makes you say that?
Because
Maybe I just
it's
love
somebody.
wrestling.
No, it's somebody who you're going to face at WrestleBration next week, Mr. Dillon.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Oh, you're acting all innocent, like you didn't know what you were doing.
I am
Really?
a newborn lamb.
Really? We're going to find out. It's the next semi-final in the World Cup.
Yes,
it happens
it is.
in mere moments, and Shelby's there to introduce the competitors.
Yeah, let's get him out of here. Where would you be without me?
They were working a minute ago.
Your main event this evening is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Unfortunately, they were working when Castle was out here, but now it is time for our main event. Who's going to move on in the World Cup? Will it be this guy?
I still can't get over this. He looks wrong without NRG. You know me, I was a huge fan of NRG, so seeing this guy on his own, it feels wrong.
Feels wrong.
It feels wrong.
Well,
Why can't you hear me over these people?
Well, let's put it this way. The other half of NRG is already in the finals.
Exactly. We could very well watch NRG explode
I know.
at celebration, or we can watch his opponent tonight get beat twice at WrestleBration.
Tommy Dillon's referring to the fact that he's got to face Hamza's opponent already for that hardcore championship that's on the desk with us here.
Yes, it
We're
is.
talking about the loudest man in UK wrestling, who last year at WrestleBration did have 2 matches,
Yes, he did, and he lost one of them, as I remember.
but he was also UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion that night. We're talking about this guy. I urge you to stay calm and professional. Tommy Dillon is the
I am
man.
the most professional person you will ever meet, Brett Hadley.
Okay.
I'm insulted that you would say something different. And by the way, just remember, I'm the hardcore champion. I'm not Chris Castle. Get on my nerves. You're dealing with the hardcore champion. So
Thank
right
God
now,
you're not
we are
Chris
watching
Castle.
2 of the absolute best, or at least 1.5.
What? 1.5?
For the World Cup. Right,
1.5?
UKW's inaugural World Cup.
Yeah, you want to be. You just said 1.5 at the best.
Right here, Hamza Masoa representing India. JPR representing the Seychelles.
Yep.
This entire tournament has taken everybody by storm. It's taken the world by storm. Everybody is represented.
It literally has, and we'll have this World Cup semi-final when Showdown continues. Your main event in mere moments. We'll be right back. We are back. It's Friday Night Showdown live from Batley. It's the voice of UKW, Brett Hadley. The hardcore champion Tommy Dillon sat at the commentary desk, and it is time for the second semi-final
It's supposed to be a wrestling
in
match,
the
man.
World Cup. Representing the Seychelles, JPR and Hamza Masoa.
One thing I'll always give JPR, I don't like the guy, but he brings this audience alive.
He does. He is not the loudest man in UK
Hamza,
wrestling by
don't trust him,
accident.
he's a liar.
He's not a liar.
See?
Oh, we saw him do that last week.
Yeah, that's how he beat Horace last week. Like I
Literally,
said, you
in
cannot trust him.
10 seconds he beat Horace last week. This time he went for the same thing. Hamza was one little
Hamza
step
scouted
ahead.
him.
Yeah, he
That's what
knew.
you gotta do.
He saw what happened last week, and he knew it wasn't going to be him. So how are you preparing to face JPR at WrestleBration,
Am I
Mr.
preparing?
Dillon?
Listen, I beat him once before, I can do it again. Right? I can't do that.
No, you
I can't
can't.
expect that to work in a hardcore match.
But you don't need to do that.
No,
you just
exactly.
need to utilise what you have at your disposal, and that is weapons, anything.
Immobilize and neutralize. That's the key to winning a hardcore match.
True story. But we know JPR, a former hardcore champion himself. Flurry of offense here, up to the second rope on the inside. Goes the rolling moose. JPR not off his feet yet, Tommy Dillon.
I thought he was going to go for that rolling moose off the ropes there, but...
Nope, and now he's going to pick JPR up. He's trying, but JPR, the bigger
foolish
guy...
move there, Hamza, foolish move.
It's hurting his back trying to do it. He can't lift JPR with the
That's
elbow.
hurting his neck.
Oh, and again.
My question about JPR right now, though, is he's joined this World Cup knowing that he was also going to get me at WrestleBration.
Oh, he's not scared. He's not scared to fight twice, though, as we said.
But what's going to happen, eh? He has the match for the World Cup. Then when I beat him, he's going to complain that he was very, very overdone by the World Cup.
Would it be the other way around? Would your match be first, and then there'd be nothing left of him to go in the World Cup final?
Then when I beat him there, he'll say that he had the World Cup on his mind. There's always an excuse. Whenever I beat somebody, there's always an excuse. And JPR has been the one making excuses since I took this from him.
Well, next week, the time for talking all over, 8 nights away. There are less than 20 tickets remaining for WrestleBration 14. Come and see if Tommy Dillon gets chopped like that.
I don't think you need to worry about that, but I think Hamza's chest just went right through that turnbuckle.
I think it did. JPR's going to do it again. Oh, yes, he is.
You know what? This entire audience is sick. They want to see that kind of thing. I thought they wanted competition. That's not competition. That's brutality.
This crowd is sort of split down the middle here. Well, let's go Hamza and JPR chants. Hamza.
I'd like to say I'm shocked by this, but I'm not. I knew this was coming. You got two of the most popular guys in UKW right now.
Oh, and again. You used to be popular once, Dylan.
Yeah, well, I gave up on popularity and decided to take success.
And you are, as you quite rightly said, hang on a minute, the Alan Shearer kick is coming.
Oh, here we go.
Named after one of these favourite footballers.
I've never told you how much I hate football.
No, you haven't, but I guess it's coming.
Always hated football.
Not a Toon fan, then?
My father was a footballer, and I found I found it the most boring thing ever, but it might be over right now.
No, I've had to cope with the most boring thing ever tonight, having Castle on here with me. Toon a bit this time.
That's your problem, not mine.
No, he is a problem.
But Hamza, I'm not even sure if he kicked out there from will or instinct or what.
There is a lot of
will.
He
took two of those shots.
Will and desire in Hamza.
Hamza is no big man, but JPR is a towering man.
He is, and you know you're getting up. You've been up close and personal with him before. You will be again. I've been up close and personal
with both of these guys. I pinned them both to the mat.
You will be.
But you look at Hamza right now. He's getting bent in so many different ways.
Yeah, ways that the body shouldn't be bent, surely. Is he going to get to the ropes? He is.
You know what? That shows some sense in Hamza. He didn't try to be the superhero fighting his way out. He went to the ropes. It was sensible. You get out of that move before it breaks.
But in a hardcore championship match,
JPR's got no escape.
You hit that. You put that Kiara lock on.
I might put the Kiara lock on. I might wrap a chain around his neck while I'm at it.
Yep. JPR sidesteps Hamza. Kicks the knee away.
Once again, scouting your opponent. That was classic Hamza.
And JPR one step ahead that time.
He threw him in there. Knowing that he was going to go for that float over.
And JPR has been doing his homework now, kicking away at the hamstrings of Hamza, who can't fly about while he's down on the canvas and having his leg worked over.
Now just imagine me doing that to JPR, but with a chair.
With a chair?
That's what you're going to see at Bration.
You have the weapons at your disposal. What, spoiler alert?
Yeah, I'm going to chop him down like the tree that he is.
He's going to chop the redwood down, and now JPR with those legs. Yeah. He's going to Boston as well.
Right here.
Boston Crab.
Those people on the front row have got up close and personal with the pain on Hamza's face right there.
It's a bird's eye view for the people in the front row. Yeah. Is Hamza going to give in here?
I'm sort of here looking at JPR while everyone else is seeing Hamza's face, and it's got to be terrifying. Oh, Hamza's out. Hamza is out.
JPR is desperate to get this victory, but
this is over.
Is he out? Yeah, if the arm drops 2 more times, this thing's over. Oh no, Hamza's not out, Tommy Dillon.
Might be a foolish move by Hamza. Probably should have given up.
Getting to the ropes. Would you have lived, survived to fight another day there?
Well, I've already got this. He's got nothing, so he wants the World Cup.
and he wants to leave
might
with the
cost him his
hardcore.
body.
He wants to leave with the hardcore championship and the World Cup next week. Does JPR?
Yeah, well, Hamza may have just cost himself a few years on his career right there.
Hamza still in his infancy as a wrestler. It has to be said. He's got a.
Exactly, he's on his infancy. He's got so many years left in him. Why would
Yeah.
you risk it?
He risks
Let
it for
JPR have the match if he wants it. If he wants to get beaten
spirit,
twice.
the desire, the will to win and be the first ever. Because as you know, there'll only be one ever first ever anything. Oh,
I know
Hamza
it.
uses his head.
I fought for the first ever myself before, so I know what it means.
Exactly. There's only one ever first ever, and these guys want to be the one to call themselves the first ever World Cup winner.
Yeah, JPR was off his feet there before Hamza even touched him, because when he went for that line, he threw it very hard and he lost his footing. Hamza took advantage of it.
Is he going to be able to do what he couldn't do earlier?
Whoa!
Oh, he is. But it's taken a lot out of Hamza to slam JPR, and now Hamza can't capitalise on it.
That even left me speechless.
He got him up eventually after trying it earlier, but it's taken a lot of wind out of the sails of the Rolling Moose, who cannot capitalise here in this World Cup semi-final. Now he does.
Hamza.
Has he got it? Has JPR got anything left? Yeah, oh, he kicked out.
Hamza, you should have hooked the leg, man.
He had no energy to hook the leg.
Well, you better get energy because JPR's got plenty to burn.
He had nothing but an arm over JPR, who managed to kick out. And now JPR.
There's that brutality, I say again.
Oh, hang on. He's changing blows
I don't think
now.
Hamza could hit it that hard, but he did. Oh.
Listen to this, Tommy Dillon.
Yeah, those gloves had that extra.
Zing. A zing to the chops, and they're just going at it.
Hamza seems to have the advantage now. Go on, Hamza.
Hamza is now rolling, but JPR one step ahead. Oh my God.
Straight on the ropes.
But Hamza fires back with a shot of his own. This thing is getting good.
There's an
Those men.
adrenaline rush going on in this match right now.
It's adrenaline at the commentary desk. We're all fired up for this. JPR and Hamza Musala. He might have decapitated him with that clothesline. JPR says that's it. The lights out DDT is coming. What are you doing? Sit back down here, Dylan. Get back here. Oh, he hits it. The lights out. Dylan's left the commentary desk though. And JPR has it won. And what's Dylan doing? Tommy, Dylan pulled the referee out. What is Dylan doing? The referee is out. Dylan couldn't keep himself calm at the commentary desk. Oh, and now Dylan and JPR face to face 8 nights before they go at it for the Hardcore Championship. Oh, and Dylan hit JPR in the face with a Hardcore belt. Hamza didn't see it. The Rolling Moose. Oh, and Dylan pushing the referee in. Hamza capitalised and gets the 1, 2, and a 3. Hamza is in the finals.
Like I said, Brett, he's got no excuses. Next week, one match, and I'm going to beat him. Hamza, he can have the World Cup.
JPR has just been screwed out of his place in the finals by Tommy Dillon. But Hamza Musala takes advantage, and it is now going to be, listen to this, NRG Collide next week at WrestleBration. Hamza Musala and momentum in the finals of the UK Wrestling World Cup. You heard me right. That is going to be a battle for the ages next week on the biggest stage, the grandest stage, WrestleBration. JPR moves on to face the man who cost him that match, the Hardcore Champion, Tommy Dillon, next week at WrestleBration. What a night we've had here on Showdown. What a night we've had. Somehow, I coped with Chris Castle most of the evening until his voice was just too much for me to take. Next week, a huge week for UK wrestling. Join us Monday night for Ignite. Wednesday night, me and Sid Phoenix back here for Wednesday Night Mayhem. And then Friday night, the night before WrestleBration 14, Friday Night Showdown live from Batley. And then the big one. Less than 20 tickets remaining for WrestleBration next weekend. You could be one of the lucky ones to pack the UKW Arena out. We will see you next week back here on Friday Night Showdown as we head towards WrestleBration. For Chris Castle, Tommy Dillon, and the always amazing Shelby Sinor, the voice of UK wrestling, Brett Hadley is out of here. We'll see you next week. Hamza will see you at WrestleBration.